Hello, I'm Fly Ty, and this is the Single Saving Series documentary. And we're sitting down with some beautiful women today, and we're talking about being single and how you're handling that, and how has it benefited your life, or has it benefited your life? So we're sitting down with Miss Lisa Santiago, right? Tell us a little bit about yourself really quick.
My name is Lisa Santiago. I've been single for about 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
After being married for a very, very long time.
How long was you married?
Almost 25 years.
25 years. That's quite a transition.
Yes.
From being married to from 25 years, the dating game has totally changed.
You know that's true.
Remember what it was 25 years ago.
Absolutely.
So now you're single.
Yes.
Are you okay with being single?
Yes, and I'm not really anymore. I'm not going to be considered single in the next couple of months. I'll be getting married again.
Wow. Go ahead. Come on now. Whoa, that's good. That's good. You know, and I have to say this.
Yeah.
When I was married, I was with mine for 15 years and married for 10. And when we separated and eventually divorcing, I said, I'm never getting married again.
Did I?
But now
same thing.
I'll be getting married in 4 weeks.
Bless God.
And I found the most amazing woman. And sometimes doors close that better ones can open.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
All right. So you're okay with living the single life.
Yes.
But now you're
transitioning.
And what were some of the struggles you faced?
Being single, the struggle was a lot of the times having to deal with the stressors of every day, because I'm also a business owner by myself. You know, not having a sounding board at home, not having someone to lean on. Fortunately, I had a very, very good best friend, my business partner. She and I supported each other through that. But it's something different when you just need some arms to lay in, and you know.
You saying something. Sometimes you just need that person you can vent to.
Yes.
Sometimes you need that person to bounce off of ideas, that support system, someone to encourage you and say, hey baby, you can do it.
You can do it.
And you found that.
Yes.
That's a great thing. Okay, but not only about talking about the struggles, what were some of the blessings of being single?
Being able to define myself individually.
Come on now! Now, what do you mean? Break that down because a lot of people may not know what you mean by defining.
It was a bit of an evolution, because for a long time I was defined as a wife, as a mother, as an associate pastor, as a sister in Christ, and all of those other things. But I don't think I had defined who I was, going from very young, getting married, and being a wife, and then trying to be everything that meant to society, right? And never really taking time to take the risks at being who I wanted to be. Not even, I mean, sometimes you don't even know who that is, right? You might say, oh, I'm going to be this, I'm going to be a rock star. Or nah, maybe I just want rock star hair, you know? And
you're working it too, by the way.
Thank you very much, you know? But so getting to the place where I didn't have to ask permission to be myself that day.
Did you find out more of who you was on the inside?
Absolutely. Absolutely, beyond a shadow of a doubt. And I found out who I was made of. I found out that there's a lot of crazy people living in my head.
Yes.
And some of them were there, they came to be because they had jobs. They protected me in different stages of my life. But then to suppress them and not give them any voice was making me even more crazy. So finding creative ways to integrate who I am, who I was, into who I am was part of that process.
Let's bring the spiritual aspect in on it.
That was difficult for me.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. How was it trying to live a holy, godly life?
No, let's not. First of all, let's not tell that lie. Is it all right if we don't?
I need you to give me the truth. Come on now.
So in the first place, I was married and in church, and already in position at the church. And I think as much as I was thankful for the marriage and thankful for God putting us together, or allowing us to be together and married, I knew that I wasn't happy and that I didn't want to stay married. For a long time, I didn't think God could forgive me for getting divorced. So I stayed married and probably made his life miserable.
Do you feel like you was in bondage?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was in bondage. But I was in bondage to my commitment to God.
Yes.
You know? And then one day I was counseling somebody else, and it was so funny. It had nothing to do with marriage counseling or anything, but I was counseling about something else that they thought that they had done was so tremendously wrong, and God couldn't forgive them. And it was a horrific thing that they had done. And without thinking, or right out of my mouth, I said, God can forgive anything.
Yes.
And then I said, and I gotta go, because I gotta go get divorced now.
Woo! I like it.
Because
Yes.
you know what I mean? The freedom that I was sharing with somebody else, I realized that if God could forgive them, He could forgive me. I wasn't doing it casually. I'm not just, I still don't believe in divorce. Which
You
is
didn't
why
go
I didn't
into it with those intentions of, well, if it don't work out, I'll
No,
get divorced.
just-
You wanted to honor your commitment to God.
Absolutely, absolutely. Which is why I decided I'm never getting married again.
Yeah.
Ever, ever, never? No, never.
Things change.
Yes.
And you found an amazing man.
Oh my God.
What's his name?
His name is Brian Keith McNeil,
Go ahead.
and he is the king who I was supposed to be at the side of.
And you're his queen.
I'm his real.
And it's special when you find that person
Yeah.
that you can call your king, who treats you like a queen,
Mhm.
and you two come together and it's something magical.
Absolutely.
It's a blessing.
It's exciting too.
All right, so we're going to let you go. You done gave me more than enough. But to everybody who's watching this, what advice could you give them who may be going through the struggles of a broken relationship, who don't think that they can move on into something more, that there's not another phase of their life, that they're sick of being single, that they're tired of looking, because you know there's women that out there look. What advice would you give those women that may be struggling with being single, saved, but want to be serious about their commitment to not only God, but to whoever God sends in their life?
Well, commit yourself to God and to yourself. Commit yourself to yourself, your own personal development, your own personal growth, and begin to love yourself. Begin to love yourself. I don't think I did it all right. I think that I'm thankful for the grace of God. So I don't have like, do these 5 steps and add water and you can get a husband too. I don't have that.
Wow.
I did not practice celibacy, although I encourage it. I did not make all the right decisions. But God's grace is better than all the mistakes that I can make.
Thank you for keeping it real, because there's a lot of people that's out there and they paint this picture. Oh, I'm saved. Oh no, I ain't doing nothing, and it's not.
I wasn't that kind of saved.
But
I was saved in the sense that I have a relationship with God. He knows who I am. He knows where my weaknesses and my strengths are.
Yes.
And in spite of everything, He found my husband and put him with me.
You just blessed my soul to see committed women like that, and you deserved everything that you're receiving right now.
Thank you.
You found your blessing. Well, your blessing found you.
He did find me.
And let me tell you, everything that you reap, you're going to sow in this marriage. You know, because I know you did some good in your last marriage.
Yes.
And you tried to uphold your commitment to God. Therefore, God honors that.
I think so.
So for you, Miss Santiago, it's harvest time. All right?
I'm excited.
Walk into your destiny. Thank you.
Thank you so much for
I
having
appreciate
me.
it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Be amazing.
Lisa Santiago, single, saved, and serious.